everyone, and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. This month has been filled with ups and downs, and so many things have happened on the farm in the month of June. We've had so many rescues this month. We have a baby, as you can see right behind me. So many things happening. So we started off this month with some rescues. We rescued 2 Percherons from Peabody, Kansas. And then we rescued some other horses from Arkansas. And then we ended up rescuing two registered mares from Panhandle. And then we rescued 2 geldings from Bowie. And then we had 2 extra travelers from Panhandle. So I'm going to do an update on all of these horses that have come in the month of June. There's been so many things happening and just so many ups and downs, and it's just been crazy. So let's start this off with the horses from Peabody, Kansas, and this was their story. So these are the 2 Percheron geldings from Peabody, Kansas. This was their livestock yard video. As you can see, both of them are skin and bones and definitely needed a soft place to land.
It breaks my heart when pairs of horses come into these livestock yards and they separate them. So we wanted to rescue them both together because we didn't want them to be separated since they had been together their entire lives.
Little skits down. So. Oh yeah. I'll just hold them. I did get rid of my cow. It's all part of the deal.
There's holes over there, Tara.
And we decided to name these 2 guys Oscar and Felix. This is Felix right here, and Oscar is the other one in the blue halter. You guys are fighting over the water, which I have no idea why you're fighting over the water, but we're doing good. They're eating and drinking. Hi, bud. This guy with the white face, with more white on his face, is super sweet. And the other one, he's a little bit questionable. But you are super sweet. Yeah, you're super sweet. I know. Super sweet pea. Yeah. Hi guys. You got goopy in your eyes, but he won't let me get the goop out because he thinks I'm questionable still. So there's that. I know. It's okay though. I know. Hi buddy. Yeah, you got uckers in your eye. You're safe here. No one's gonna ever hurt you again. Yeah, you're safe. Oh, you're sweet. He's definitely blind in this eye. You 2 are skinny. You guys look like Walter. I know. You're okay, bud. Good poop, pal. That was kind of rude. This guy's not very nice. We got some rain last night, so that was kind of yucky. But the new boys are doing well. You doing okay, pal? Yeah. New boys are doing well. I did make an appointment for them on Thursday at MVP. Sorry, it's very windy. The microphones aren't even cutting it today. It's that windy, so we did have some more storms move through here too, so it's been kind of one of those afternoons. But the two boys, I think, are having a little problem eating. Dr. Hardy was here this morning, and she told me to keep an eye on them. She felt through their cheek. They've got some sharp points on their teeth, so they need to get their teeth floated. So MVP was booked up tomorrow, so I have an appointment for them at 11 o'clock on Thursday for these two boys to go get their teeth floated. And we think the one has an eye infection as well. He's not super friendly and not super excited about having anything done to him, so we're going to take him to MVP on Thursday and see what they say. So other than that, they're doing good. Good morning, boys. Hey, buddy. I'm right here. Good morning. Hi, bud. Are we friends today? Not quite? All right. Well, good try. I know we're friends. Yes, I know we're friends. Because you're a sweetheart. Yeah. I'm going to see Dr. Wagner tomorrow, and she's going to help fix your teeth and make you feel more better. Yeah, she is. Yeah. So these two boys went to the vet today to get their teeth floated. They were in desperate need of getting their teeth floated. So we have them on a refeeding program. We have them on Alpha Pro right now and some senior feed, so they can get they can gain some weight and get healthy. So with their teeth being bad, they can't eat hay, but for a little while we need to get them on an Alpha Pro diet, just so they can get some more nutrition, just because they are so underweight. So this guy, he did not have an eye infection. He just had some clogged tear ducts, kind of more along the lines of allergies. So Dr. Wagner did flush his tear ducts, which I've never seen before. So I'll include that. I took a little bit of a video from their appointment. They got their sheaths cleaned and got their vaccines. Everything else was good. Their blood work was good. Just a little, both of them were a little bit anemic, and that's obviously probably from their body condition. So once they get a little bit of weight on them, that'll definitely help their situation. So they got a little road to recovery, but they're doing pretty good so far. We've got them separated. I didn't know how they would be eating the Alpha Pro, so we've got them separated right now, just because we're not doing a ton of Alpha Pro all at once, just a little bit to get their little systems back to normal. So we got some Alpha Pro pellets and some senior sweet feed. Oh, I know, it's delicious, right? There is hay on the ground out there, so they were munching on it. Dr. Wagner said that is okay. Obviously, we just don't want that to be their whole diet, because they need to obviously gain so much weight. But other than that, these two are doing well, and this is a little bit from their appointment today. I kind of figured.
So I know, like, the Belgians maybe have better genetics or something, I don't know, but, like, most of the Belgian beef growing are like, oh, their teeth, like, are wearing out, but not tragic, or, like, just have sharp points or whatever. These are
Not good.
pretty bad.
In addition to getting their teeth floated, they also got their sheaths cleaned, they got some vaccines, they got dewormed, and just a regular overall checkup. So Oscar was the horse that had some yucky stuff in his eyes, so they flushed his tear ducts. So basically what they do is they insert something up their nose, like a catheter type thing up their nose, and then it goes into their tear ducts, and that's what they're doing here, is flushing out their tear ducts. Their tear ducts are up their nose?
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't know that.
You know how like when you fry your nose runs?
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, interesting.
Their nose is just really long compared to ours. Oh yeah, so there's like that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Hi, boys. How are we doing today? We doing good, boys? How are our teeth? Oh, I know. We like Alpha Pro. Yeah, it's good stuff. On June 13th, I went out that evening to go feed everybody dinner, and Oscar was laying down in the run. He had his legs a little bit under the gate, so I opened the gate and I thought he was just going to stand right up. However, he did not, and he stumbled and fell back down. He was kind of out in the paddocked area, so we brought some hay out there to see if it would help him get some traction. As you can see, the hay bales were behind him. He was down for about 24 hours. We did bring him food and water and took care of him around the clock to make sure that he was comfortable. However, that evening, he was just not going to get up. He stopped trying and was thrashing around. So Dr. Wagner suggested that because of his condition and his age and the way he was, we ended up putting Oscar down. We did put the hay bales behind him. He did try to continue to stand up for a little while, but he was just too far gone with his body condition and just didn't have the strength in him anymore. The hay bales were here to try to give him a little bit of support, so when he would stand up, sometimes they fall back and they can get a little bit of a bounce off the hay bale and then they will stand up. But this was just not the case with Oscar, and we were completely devastated to lose this poor guy. He started from over there and had flopped all the way over to the other side where he was at, and that's where he stopped trying to stand up. So we did everything that we could for this guy, but sometimes they just get to a point where it's just not... They can't stand up anymore. So when they get to that point, you have to just put them down. As much as we wanted to give this guy a long, happy life, sometimes these guys only come to us for a short period of time, and Oscar was one of those horses. Run free, sweet boy. We love you. Felix out here is doing good too. Yeah, hi Felix. That good stuff. Yeah.
And then we also rescued some horses from Arkansas. There's one horse that we did end up rescuing, but I am going to do a completely different video about Steel, the black and white Percheron. I'm going to do a separate video about him because there were some issues when we rescued him. So I will do a complete separate video on Steel, but this is an update on the other horses from Arkansas.
If you don't remember the horses or didn't see the video, we rescued 5 horses from Arkansas from Fountain Hills Horse Company. We rescued Barbie. We rescued this little filly. Her name is Missy. She's only about 2 years old and definitely needed some TLC. We also rescued this guy. This guy is Marvin. This is Marshall. We rescued him as well from Arkansas. He came in with Marvin, so Marvin and Marshall were actually a bonded pair, so we ended up rescuing them together. And then we also rescued Cephas with the X's across his side. I just couldn't let him go. He was an older Belgian Draft Horse, and he had been worked for a long time, and he just needed a soft place to land, so we added him to the rescue as well. These guys were all brought to us by a transport company from Arkansas, and this was them arriving. Well, hi there.
So you just want to take the halts as well for me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, bud. There you go. Good boy. There you go. Hi, pal. What you doing? There you go. Well, hi there, pretty girl.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's pretty squirrely.
Squirrely? Awesome. Oh, good job. And then we rescued Candy and Deanna from Panhandle Feedlot and Killpen. And then we rescued lot 5146 and 5150 from Bowie Texas Livestock, and this was their story.
All right, these two girls, lot 1330. Now the one that Ty has, well, they are registered in the Belgian Draft Horse Corporation of America. The one that Ty has right here, she was foaled in 2006. She stands 17-1. Cade's here was foaled in 2007. She stands 18-1.
Lot number 5150 with the Bowie Texas Livestock is going to be a Belgian gelding. 15-3, about 21 years. Lot number 5146 with the Bowie Texas Livestock, Belgian gelding, 16-1. He's 2 years of age. Good looking big young horse.
We got these 4 horses safe, and a couple days later we went and picked them up from McLean. We had the ones transported from Bowie Texas Livestock to McLean, so it would be a shorter drive for us and save us on transport.
There you go, babies. Come on. Hi, sweetie. Come on, guys. I know, the donkey's getting on. Hey, donk, no. Good job, kids. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Easy, ladies. And just this week, we also brought home 2 extra travelers. We brought home Joey and Jim. They were rescued from Panhandle Feedlot and Killpen, and this was their story.
This is lot 1337. A 3-year-old Belgian stands 17 hands. Now we have pictures of him under a saddle and with hooked up to a harness. Now they left him saddled too long. Scalded him. His poor little skin was not ready for that. All right, this sweetheart is lot 1343. He stands 18-2. He's smooth mouth, 17 to 18 years old. Now his name is Jim. The guy that took him through the auction said that his mate had died, and if he is standing out in the pasture, you can holler Jim and he'll come to you.
You are a big boy. We got Joey here a couple days after we rescued him, and this was Joey arriving at the farm.
Come on, buddy. Good boy. Come on, Joey. It's okay. Come on. You're okay. Is it scary? I know, it's a little scary. It's okay, pal. Do you like him? I think you should be friends with him. He's your age.
Yeah, he's your age. Well, he's a year older than you. But I think you guys would be a cute couple. Come on. Good boy. We're going home, bud. Yes, sir, we are. Come on. We're going home, buddy. Yep, we're going home. You ready? All right, Jim, we're home. Do you remember Joey? He's here too. Yeah. Come on, big man.
But Felix is doing so much better since he got here. He's gained so much weight. You can't see his ribs as much. He still has a little ways to go. We do have him on Alpha Pro and a senior feed. And obviously we were feeding him slowly so he could get back to a healthy weight. So he is blind in this eye, but he has good vision in this other side. So he's been doing good. He likes Levi in patches, and pretty soon we'll be able to add them to the herd, and they'll be able to live a life outside of the barn. So that will be an exciting time. But you can actually see Levi in patches. Yes. How's patches? Yeah, I know, you're so sweet. I know. But I'll take you out here so you can meet the other kids and see how they're doing. Everyone's going to the vet next week, and then once we get them to the vet, they are all going to be turned out with the herd so they can live their life of retirement and just be horses. Yes, you guys made a mess of that hay that I just put out for you. Yes, you did. So this horse right here is Deanna, and the other one behind her, I'm sorry, this is Candy, and that one's Deanna. They're the registered mares that came from Panhandle. This little questionable one is Missy. She came from Arkansas. And then we've got Marvin and Marshall. They came from Arkansas as well. Cephas is back there, and Belgian Barbie. Hi guys. How you doing? I know we're very busy eating. Eating is a very busy thing here. What are you guys doing down here? And then these two are the ones that came from Bowie. This is the younger horse. We still need to name him. We still need to name these two that came from Bowie. But you're a sweetheart. Yes, you are. Hi, pal. Oh, I know, you're so sweet. Yes, you are. Hi, buddy. Yeah, hi. I know, you're sweet peas. Yeah. But these guys are doing well, too. Yeah. Y'all play nice. Yeah. Little Fletcher's doing good, too. And Velda. We got some rain, so it is a little yucky here, but not too bad. He's doing good. He's getting so big. And if you wanted to see him every single day on our Patreon account, you can do that at Fletcher Farms Amarillo 817 and see all these horses on a daily basis. Our Patreon account, we post there multiple times per day with lots of updates on everybody. I know. You're so cute, buddy. And I'll take you over here so you can meet Jim and Joey. So these two guys came from Panhandle. This is Joey, and that's Jim. And these guys literally just got here this week. I picked up Jim this morning, and Joey got here yesterday. So Joey's still figuring things out, and he's going to the vet first. These two guys are going first because of Joey's injury on his side from whoever had him before, put a saddle on him, and it was way too tight. And at 2 years old, they should not have been riding him yet. So he is going to the vet first. They're going to go together. When they were at Panhandle, apparently these two were friends and they were in the same pen. So I'm really glad that we ended up rescuing Jim as well, so he could have a friend. So as you can see, they've reunited and have bonded again. And these guys are doing good too so far. Yeah, you guys are good. Yeah, you're good boys, aren't you? Yeah. You two need names. We gotta figure that out. Sooner rather than later. Yep. So this one's Barbie. And then Marvin, Marshall, Missy, and Cephas. And then Deanna and Candy. Yeah. But as you can see, they like to eat lots and lots of food all the time. And we got some donkeys in. He likes to talk. All the donkeys that we had that were jacks have been gelded, so they're on their 60-day window until they can be turned out. The other ones that we had, they have been turned out and they joined the herd, so it was great to have them out in the pasture with the other horses. Hi. The young one is questionable. Yeah. Is she questionable? She is. But that's what's been happening here around the farm with all the new horses that we've rescued in June. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for all of your support and generosity for helping us rescue these horses. Without you, none of this would be possible. Right now on our farm, we have well over 100 horses and donkeys here living on this farm. So we aren't doing any fundraisers for any new horses because we have some projects that we need to work on here on the farm. So the fundraisers that we are doing right now are for feed and for the medical bills for all the horses. So I'm working on getting the spreadsheet updated on the medical bills, but we definitely need help all the time with feeding the herd. We have a supplier that we're going to direct now for our round bales for all the horses that are out in the pasture. So we have a fundraiser going for those round bales on our Big Hoof Foundation homepage. All the fundraisers are at the top, so they'll be easier to find for everybody. And again, like I said, thank you all so much for all of your support. We still do use senior feed, and we still do use Alpha Pro for the horses that are in the barn that are special needs horses. So we still do have that as well, and that can all be ordered through HF&C in Amarillo. And I'll put a link in the description below with their phone number if you wanted to support us in that way. But we could definitely use your help feeding the herd and making sure that they have all the medical attention that they need. So stay tuned, we're going to have more updates. I need to update you from all the other horses and other things that have happened in June. Like I said, June has been an absolutely crazy month. But thank you again to everyone that has supported all our fundraisers. We couldn't have done this without you. So stay tuned and we will have more updates soon. We'll see you soon, everyone. Thank you. Bye.